7 new councillors were elected on the weekend in what is a major injection of new blood into the Dunedin City Council. Over the next fortnight, viewers will get to meet those councillors as they prepare to be sworn in on October the 29th. We begin tonight with the highest polling councillor, former acting MP Hilary Calvert. Good evening.
Good evening.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, tell us a little bit about yourself. And you've been educated in Otago.
Yes, I'm an Otago girl through and through. I live here, was born and bred here, holiday in Otago. It's a wonderful place.
Now, you were the highest polling councillor. Why do you think that was?
I think it was because I stood on things that mattered to people. I stood on getting finances sorted, on the council being accountable to the people. I stood on being an independent voice. And yes, I think it's one of those things that, like advertising, half of it probably got you there, but you're not sure which half.
Now, I understand you have some property interests in the city, or quite a lot of property interests. Tell us about those.
Well, they're minor interests in property that other people have bigger interests in on the whole. So some commercial property and some student flats. And my name's on the title of some other things too that are to do with trusts, because as a lawyer you end up with your name on the title for other people's trusts.
Do you think any of those interests will create conflicts of interests before you work on council?
I don't think so, and I think it would be more likely to if I got involved a lot in hearings and planning things. And I think it would be a good area for me not to really get involved in.
Now, you were reported before the election as saying that you wanted to promote the principles of the ACT Party. You are no longer in the ACT Party.
No.
Yes. Why do you want to promote their principles, and what are they?
Well, it wasn't because they were their principles. It's just because I like them anyway. Individual freedom and choice and personal responsibility are the sort of cornerstones. And I've always liked them, nothing to do with being in the ACT Party. They're just personal favourites of mine in a way of principles.
Now, you have criticised the council's financial management. What examples can you give us that you think are mismanagement?
Well, I think I'm just not sure that people have a handle on where everything is and what's been happening to it. I think that's been improving, but not fast enough, and not in all areas. For example, with the council-owned companies, Delta, if you look at the annual reports for Delta, you got, yes, it's fine, yes, it's fine, yes, it's fine, and then another year where it said we're sort of adjusting ourselves a wee bit to changing circumstances. There wasn't any point in which you got an annual report from them saying, whoops, really made a bit of a mess of that one, did we not? There's no acknowledgement or accountability or thought that anyone understands what's going on with them. And with our endowment portfolio, we've got a piece of land that doesn't figure at all. We've got another piece of land that Delta's been using, doesn't pay rates, no one really knows about it. It just seems a bit of a shambles, really.
Now, you also have said that you are job-orientated. What principal steps would you introduce to deal with that financial mismanagement?
I've got two particular ideas. I think they're fabulous. The first is that I think we should ask business and listen to business about what's getting in their way of employing the next person, you know, their sister-in-law for 20 hours a week or whatever it is, and anything that the council's contributing to in the way of barriers, we should get rid of. So it means starting off by listening to them, surveying all businesses in Dunedin. And as a second thing, I think we should have a lobby presence in Wellington, and we could use part of our economic development budget for that. And I think these two ideas are so good that within 3 or 4 weeks, you'll find that other people have thought of them too. Our mayor will know about them shortly. He'll be thinking they're his ideas shortly. They're that good.
Hilary Calvert, new Dunedin City Councillor. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.